Blog posts or not was the video. Comment is what location post means. Normal post with the geo theme about the location or a specific type of post. No, it's a page about a location page or post is about it's optimized for that location. So an example would be this, right? Look at the Leesburg page here, right? This page is optimized for Leesburg, Virginia, but it's optimized in a way that it provides coverage for all the keywords, for all the services that is provided by this company in this area. You understand? So, like, if just go take a look at this. Yeah, that's this project right here. Actually, this is Loudon Felling Pro. I just deployed this site on January 23rd. Is when I added it to the rank tracker. I think it was deployed about a week ahead of before that. And so what I'm showing you here is take a look at this. For example, these now Lincoln, Virginia, obviously is a low competition area, but it's one page that is ranking for all of those queries. Tree Care Lincoln VA. It's the Lincoln page that ranks. It's not the Tree Care page. So I don't need Tree Care times Lincoln. Like, in other words, let's just go back and take a look at this. Let me move this over to the edge so it'll make it easier to see. All right. Do you understand? If we look at the Lincoln page, okay, we have on this site, I just showed you guys, link gopher. This is how many pages are on the site. These are all the links, but these are the pages on the site. There's like 12 pages on this site, guys. That's it, right? There's a home page, 4 service pages, 5 location pages, a contact, privacy, and a contact and a privacy and a thank you page. So I think that's 12 or 13 pages, whatever it is. Okay, that's it. That's all there is. So I do not have tree care, Lincoln, tree removal, Lincoln, tree trimming, Lincoln, stump removal, Lincoln. I don't have all of that, right? I have one page for Lincoln. That's this one page here. But it's optimized at the category and topic level, which is it's entity-based SEO. I call that category and topic optimization. So the SEO title is optimized for the primary Google business category optimization, tree service. The H1 is optimized for the primary topic term, which is tree maintenance. So I've optimized for both categories and topics. It's entity-based SEO that is optimized for categories for Google Maps, topics for organic. Okay. So this one page, and then I am referencing and linking to each of the individual services with proper HTML markup. So if you take a look at how this is marked up, well, you shouldn't have 2 H1s. You're right, but this is a high-level site. A high-level site has a desktop version and a mobile version. It is not a responsive design. There's 2 versions of the site. So there's 2 H1s. If it was a responsive site, then it would only have 1 H1. But what I'm saying is look at the H2. It's this right here, Arborist Services is an H2. Okay? Then look what is underneath that. Tree removal, H3. Tree trimming, H3, right? Tree care, H3. These are subheadings that support this H2 statement, right? Which is that's how it should be. Headings and subheadings. Subheadings should be used to support their respective headings, right? H2s, which are headings, should support or reinforce what the titles say. What are the titles? Meta title and H1, right? The H1 is the page or post title. The meta title is the SEO title, the meta title, the document title, right? So I always reference it this way. You should use the semantic triplet statement in the SEO title, which is it's an entity association statement. It's who the business is, what they do, and where they do it, right? Entity association between the brand entity, the product or service entity, and the location entity. Then the H1, which is the page or post title, should restate using variants what the SEO title said, but you can choose to omit the brand entity in that case because it's already established because that page is published on the branded domain, which the brand has already been referenced in the SEO title. So the H1 should restate what the SEO title says, but using entity variants. That's where I always talk about I'm going to optimize in the SEO title for the top level category or topic term, and in the H1 I'm going to optimize for the other one. So in other words, if I'm optimizing, like in this case, tree service, which is the top level category in the SEO title, then I'm going to optimize for the top level topic term in the H1, which is tree maintenance. Okay, so this is a restatement of the SEO title, just with using different variants. Okay, maybe formatted differently, but it's basically restating what it says in the SEO title. Then the H2s should support any H2 on this page should support the H1 and the SEO title. Any H3s, 4s, or 5s should support their respective H2s. right? And so, and by the way, these are now links that link over to those specific service pages. So what are we doing? We are creating an association. Guys, that's the semantic web. How do you optimize for the semantic web? Well, what is the semantic web? It's entity association, or how entities relate to each other, associate with each other, right? And so what we are doing is creating associations. So we're trying to force Google to recognize associations the way that we want Google to recognize them, right? And so what we're doing here is associating this location with each of these individual services. And this is now, these are H3 anchor text links. H3 anchor text links are weighted heavier than traditional paragraph text-based links. Do you understand? Because when it's in the content body of a page or a post, contextual links are weighted heavier than navigational links are. Navigational menu, sidebar, footer links. Contextual links are weighted heavier than navigational menu or navigational links are. You guys understand that? Well, likewise, within the post body, that's what makes it a contextual link. It's a link within the post body, within the body tags of a page or a post. If you add a heading tag, a heading tag to the, or subheading, so an H tag to the anchor text, that adds significance to the link. It makes it heavier, right? Google considers it more valuable. So that's why we do it this way. We optimize these pages with proper HTML hierarchy, headings and subheadings, so that it makes these links more significant, and it's associating these individual services with this location. Then if you go to any one of the service pages, it's doing the same thing, but like the flip side of it. In other words, now we're associating this service with each of the locations that this service is available to. And it's the same type of HTML markup, right? If we go take a look at the headings here, we get down to the service area right here. It's an H2, Loudoun County service area. These are H3s that are linking to their location pages with H3 anchor text links, because these are the locations that support this H2 statement, right? These are subheadings that support this heading, right? So I'm just pointing that out because that is, again, when you're building links or building location pages, it's not about doing the location times the product or the service or the keyword, the search query, whatever, for every single search query that you want to rank for, because that becomes redundant and it creates unnecessary pages and unnecessary work, and it creates more link building targets. The site will not index as well. Google is actually punishing sites like that now, again, thanks to the helpful content update. What Google is rewarding right now is site efficiency. In local search, the most important three things as far as on page is site structure, page structure, site structure, and internal linking. But then site efficiency is now number 4 too. Like, and I think that is critically important. So I always talk about the main optimization, or excuse me, the most important things when it comes to on-page optimization. I for the last 2 years or 2.5 years, I've been talking about those 3 items: page structure, site structure, internal linking. But site efficiency is now a 4th component that is critically important. And so it's much more efficient to build a site like this, right? That has one page optimized for the location, and then it creates the association between each of the services and that one location, and then vice versa. That one service times each of the locations. It associates each of the locations, and that's how we're able to achieve that, right? Which is what I was showing here. You can see that it's one page ranking for that search query, or for those search queries, not multiple pages, one page. Okay, so that's what I mean by location post. Location page or post, it doesn't matter. Page or post is just whether it was published as a page or a post. It makes no difference. Okay, it's just about publishing a page that is optimized for a location, but optimized at the category and topic level, which allows that page to then rank for all of the search queries associated or relevant to that business, with only one location page needed for that location, if that makes sense. Okay, anyway, next.